video. Today I want to show you one day in my life at Dartmouth College. Today is a Wednesday. Today is a very busy day because I have all my classes, so it's always a very long day. Right now it's 7:30 and I'm getting up to go to the gym. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just supposed to show you what one day at Dartmouth College can look like. I've already done these videos I think 2 times, so you can see the days of the Dartmouth students are always a bit different. There's not like one typical day because everyone just has a very different schedule, but this is just what a day can look like. So I hope you enjoy this video. Good morning world. Fortunately not that nice out today, but a lot of the time it just looks like this in the morning and then the sun comes out later on during the day, so I'm just gonna hope this happens today. I live right here. The gym is that building, and I definitely want to do a little house tour of my sorority house soon. This is our gym, but then we also have this upstairs area. I like to go here for my strength workout because there are always less people up here. And you have these beautiful mirrors and all these weights. Pretty cool. Well, all students have free access to the gym. They all get a free gym membership, which isn't that cool. Gotta use that, right? And now on to the room. And done with the gym. I love walking down these steps because it's so pretty. Being a college student can be really stressful. So after the gym, I actually always like to meditate for just a few minutes. This is not sponsored or anything, but I highly recommend the app Headspace because they just have really great meditation exercises. So I'm gonna meditate for a few minutes now and then go take a shower. I'm ready to meditate. All showered, and now I always like to drink my hot lemon water because I feel like it refreshes me in the morning. And then I'm gonna get ready. Finally done with getting ready for today, and now it's time for some breakfast, which I always make in my sorority kitchen because I live in a sorority, so we have a really nice kitchen. I just love cooking, so I always make my own breakfast, so let's do that. For breakfast I always mix a bit of this protein powder that's green, which is kind of funky, with just an egg, and I make myself some pancakes, and today I'm putting in some fresh blueberries as well. Green protein pancakes in the making. Breakfast is ready. So I'm gonna head out now, and I'm actually gonna meet with some other people to go over our econ homework. We always have like a problem set that we have to do at home by ourselves, and then in class we basically just have to explain our answers. Basically the professor just cold calls on people and then you have to like say your answer. So it's very helpful to do some work together with other people because that way you can make sure your answer is a bit better. And I'm actually going to be taking my bike because that's just way faster. And as I predicted, the sun is coming out. Woohoo! And it's actually really warm. It's kind of nice. Not really sure what they're building up here, but it seems like they're building up for some kind of concert. I'm gonna have to stop by later again and see what that's all about, because Wednesdays we always have a little farmers market on the green. Our famous Baker Berry Tower. That obviously has to be every single one of my videos. I'm done with my study group now. Terrified as always of class because you never know if you're gonna get asked or not, so it's just really, really terrifying. But I'm heading to office hours with another professor now because I gotta discuss my paper with him. And I guess that's one thing about Dartmouth that's pretty good since we're a rather small college. Professors are really, really open to meeting students, and they always have a lot of office hours, which is just really cool. It's really awkward when I'm filming and people walk past me. But anyways, it's pretty cool. Like, professors are always so open about meeting with us, like the students, and discussing literally anything. And I definitely do not use that enough, but they always have office hours like 2 or 3 times every week. And yep, so I gotta head there now. The weather is so beautiful right now, which is perfect because I'm gonna head to the farmers market later on. This is Dartmouth Hall, which is, I believe, the oldest building on campus. But I'm actually heading in here, which is Thornton Hall. So this is what it looks like from the inside. This is, I believe, like the philosophy and religion building, kind of. Done with office hours, and it was really helpful talking to my prof, but it's always great when you come out of office hours and realize that you have a lot more work to do than you thought you did, because our because our final paper is 20 pages long, which is really freaking long, and I don't think I've ever written a paper that is that long, so that's a bit terrifying. And the first draft is due next Monday, and today is Wednesday, so I have a fun weekend ahead. So excited. Oh my gosh, who would have thought that it would be such a beautiful day today? I'm actually just sitting outside and rereading econ on my laptop, but it's so beautiful. Blue sky, so pretty. So it's very nice to sit out here before econ starts in a few minutes. By the way, I'm in Rockefeller Center. This is basically the building where I spend most of my time on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I'm done with class now, which is nice. And now I am heading to the Cube. It's just a building from one of the housing communities here. And I'm not sure why it's called the Cube, but it's called the Cube because there's this weekly tea that they have every Wednesday that I always go to because they have like sushi and fresh fruit and pastries and all that stuff. I'm meeting a friend there, and then afterwards we're heading to the farmers market. So now I have a little break between all the studying and meeting and all of the stuff that I've been doing so far, but it's gonna be fun. People often ask me if they think it's necessary to have a bike at Dartmouth. I don't think it's necessary, but I mean, you've seen how much I have to get around campus just today, so it's nice to have a bike. Farmers market is just the cutest thing. Over here they're baking cookies using this solar panel, and it's all just so much fresh produce. It's amazing. It's just all really delicious as well, and so fresh. The little stands with like cupcakes, and over here there is fudge, and over there there's bread and also fresh food. Little stations, teeny pancake. Over there that's kettle corn and lemonade. That's also very popular. Some ice cream, some coffee, just so many amazing things. I just bought so much fruit because also the amazing thing is that at the schoolhouse tea where it just was before this, where they had all the free food, they give you $10 that you can just spend at the farmers market, which is so cool. And I've been doing that every single week, so that's gonna add up to like $100 in total by the end of the term that I just got. I just bought so much stuff. Well, not so much, but I bought raspberries, blueberries, peaches, and onions. I had to go back to schoolhouse to grab my bike, but I grabbed more watermelon because I'm dripping everywhere, but watermelon is so good. Oh, also I forgot to show that because he was busy right now, but there's always a therapy dog here every Wednesday with the whole schoolhouse tea, which is really cute. And a dog, I mean, it's a therapy dog, so he's very cuddly and very cute. But basically I'm gonna head back to my dorm now, to my sorority house, put in all the fresh fruit in my fridge, if there's even more space in there. And then I already have to make myself dinner because I have class at 5:30 today. Taking the farmer's market one more time. So cute. And such a beautiful day, honestly. Wow. Over there you can see the gym again. And then over here there is a fraternity, which is called Chi Harrod. And all the way down there is my sorority. By the way, this is what my fridge looks like. Some Greek yogurt, some potatoes, some maple syrup, garlic, lemons, butter, lots of fresh fruit, more fruit, burrata. I have some bananas and almond butter and corn and peppers and zucchini and cucumbers. Lots of good things. I think almost all of this, except for the butter, I believe, I bought either at the farmers market on the green, which I showed you today, or the farmers market that's happening in Collis on Fridays during the summer, which is really, really cool. Now it's already time to make myself some dinner, which is so awkward. It's so weird when I have class at 5:30, because then I eat dinner at like 5 o'clock, which is awkwardly early, but I also can't eat dinner after class because the class goes until 8:20, but that's too late for me to eat dinner. I don't like eating dinner that late, so it's an awkward time for me to have class. I'm not a big fan of that time slot. I'm sure other people enjoy it, but I don't really like the time slot. Oh, anyways, I also wanted to explain a bit what classes I'm taking this term. So this morning, the prof I met with, that was for a religion class. That's religion in the modern world. And I am mostly taking that class for a distributive requirement, because at Dartmouth we have these distributive requirements, which means that, but I needed a course that fulfills the int requirement, so I took this religion class because it sounded really cool. And then afterwards I had my economics class, which is Econ 26, which is the economics of financial markets, I believe is the name. And that class is quite special because, as I already explained a bit, it's a cold calling class. So basically, we have to read the chapter at home, we have to teach ourselves the chapter at home, and then we get questions about the chapter that we have to answer ourselves at home. And then in class, the prof calls on random people and then basically asks them the questions, and it's kind of like you have a discussion with the prof about the question. And if you don't know an answer, then other people in the class fill in, and then based on how well you do, you get graded. And then we also have a midterm and a final. It's definitely different concept than I've ever had for a class before. It's a bit scary sometimes because you never know when you're going to be called up, so you always have to be prepared every single time. And I must say that I've never worked that much for a class before. I actually spend so much time reading the chapter and answering the questions, but you know, at least I learn a lot. And then tonight I have a class that's called the ethics of reproduction, or reproductive ethics, and I also took that class because of a distributive requirement. But basically we talk about reproduction, but in the sense of, we talked about like surrogates and genetic modification and CRISPR, and now we're talking about abortion. And it's a really cool class, I think, because it's so applicable to the real world, and I learned a lot of new things I had no idea existed before, so I really enjoy that class. It's a little bit more chill than the other classes, because it's basically just discussions, and it's really nice and it's really fun, and it's really nice to like talk to other people about all these issues, to get different perspectives on them. But yeah, those are the 3 classes I'm taking this term. In case you didn't know, at Dartmouth you always take 3 classes a term. You can take 2 or 4, but that's very unusual. And we only take 3 classes only. I know most people probably take 4 or 5 or more classes during a semester, but our terms are only 10 weeks long. So yeah, what other people might learn in half a year or like in a semester, we learn in 10 weeks, so there's literally no time to take more than 3 classes. And the pace is really, really fast and quick, but faster, but at least you get to really focus on those 3 classes you have, which is actually kind of nice. Anyways, enough talk about Dartmouth academics. I'm gonna get to cooking now. By the way, this is our kitchen. So basically we have all these spices and everything in here, which is so cool. We just all get to use this, and then this big counter, and then over there the oven and stove. I got some tomatoes, I got some zucchini squash, some handmade mozzarella, some tomato sauce, some protein pasta, and some fresh corn. And then I'm gonna make myself a dessert with this peach. And here we have my dinner. I'm so excited to eat this. Wow. Done. Usually I eat here and then usually someone else comes into the kitchen and joins me or just talks to me, but there are literally no utensils here. I don't know where all the utensils are. People probably take them to their rooms and forget to bring them back, so I'm gonna eat this in my room now. But oh my gosh, it's hot and a lot of veggies. Oh my gosh, I almost did not finish my dinner because there was a lot of food, but I was really hungry and now I have to rush to class. Gonna take my bike again because otherwise I could not make it on time. This is in this building, which is the Life Sciences Center. This is the first time I have class in this building because this is all the sciencey stuff and I just have not taken any science classes. I even made it with time to spare. Could have finished my dinner properly and not eaten super fast. I hate eating my dinner or any kind of food when I'm rushed because I want to savor the food, you know what I mean? But busy schedule. That was literally the shortest class of my entire life, but today is the last time we have this class. So basically class time was just peer reviewing our arguments for our final essays because we're done with the material. Our professor is just meeting with some students now, but I already met with her yesterday, so I already did that. So I was just with my group and we were just peer reviewing our arguments, but we're a small group, we're 3 people, so it took us like 30 minutes to review all our arguments. I can go home and study, yay. No, for real though. I'm gonna go to the Cube now again, where I was already this afternoon, to see if I can get some Greek yogurt. If they don't have any Greek yogurt, I have to go to college because they surely have Greek yogurt. And then I'm gonna go home. Oh my gosh, this door makes such weird sounds. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's such a nice summer eve. Wow. Little campus. These are some dorms. And over here, that's our health center, basically. So that's where Dick's house is. I think safety and security is also over here. And down there, if you go down this street, there's a really cute little pond. And I used to live really close by during my entire freshman year. Here we have some houses. This is a Latin American, Latino, and Caribbean house. This is the Chinese language house. Over there, the house, that's the sustainability house. Down there, that's where I used to live, all the way at the end of the street. So yeah, little campus tour. This is another Greek house. And then over there, there are the libraries. This is one of the snacks bars we have. Let's see. Greek yogurt, yay. Just kidding, they only had flavored Greek yogurt, so gotta go to college. But the snack bar is kind of nice because they usually have Halo Top ice cream, so I can spend my Dartmouth dining dollars and Dartmouth meal swipes on Halo Top. This is my bike lock, not a bracelet. This is college, which is our student center. And we have a little supermarket down there as well. And then, well, the food place over here. And they did have Greek yogurt, so success. And I even get to see a bit of the concert. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. This is crazy. In my dorm, I'm gonna make myself some peach Greek yogurt, something now. And then afterwards, study. Well, I've got to write an essay because I have a 20-page paper due on Monday. And I have a 4-page paper, I think, sometime due next week. And then my econ final is 2 weeks from now, so. And now it's only like 3 assignments, but that's, all of these 3 assignments take a lot of time, so it's a lot. So I made myself this peach crumble, I guess. I just mixed together some oatmeal and a little bit of whole wheat flour, a lot of water, a lot of cinnamon, that's why it's so dark. I'm gonna pop this into the oven for 30 minutes now, and we'll see how it is, and while that's in the oven, I'm gonna go upstairs to my room and study. And my little peach crumble dessert is done. And I'm eating some Greek yogurt with that to get a little bit more protein. I'm sitting in the backyard of my sorority right now, and I just really like sitting here It is really peaceful and calm. It's also really nice to be in the hammock. But now there are a lot of really dark clouds coming. But it's just really peaceful to sit out here. Tonight there are also a bunch of shows going on in the different frats. Like dance shows, a cappella shows, improv groups are having shows. Everyone is having shows. But I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna go, especially if the clouds are staying like this and it's gonna rain. I'm not gonna leave. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll go. And then I'm reading a German thriller right now before going back to studying. Taking a little study break. This squirrel is just coming up to me and it's kind of scaring me. Oh my gosh. It's gonna attack me. I'm literally so scared right now. What the heck? Go away, squirrel. Please leave me alone. I just want to eat my food in peace. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take my food away right now. Okay, squirrel is leaving. What the heck? The squirrel was not scared of me at all. Still sitting over there. Just stay over there and we won't have any issues. It's coming back. Oh my god, no, please. What is... It's getting lost in there. Oh well, as long as it stays over there, I'm okay. That's fine. I've just been sitting at my desk doing work, but it's 8:30 and it's pitch black outside. It gets dark so quickly already, even though it's mid-August. I'm not used to this. I'm used to Europe where it gets dark much later on, so this is always so weird when it's 8:30 and already dark. It's so sad because I love those long summer nights in Europe. Oh well. Basically, I'm just gonna sit here for the rest of the night and do work, sit in front of my laptop. There are events happening, as I said. There are a lot of shows happening tonight, but I just don't feel like walking there right now. It's a bit of a walk over there and it's always very hot during those shows, so I'm not really feeling that right now. But yeah, just so you know, there are options of social life, but sometimes you just don't have time to go to these. As I said, I'm just gonna sit here for a bit longer and do some work. TBD when I'm gonna go to bed. We'll see. Anyways, this was a day in my life at Dartmouth College. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, as I said, everyone's experience at Dartmouth is so different and everyone's schedule is so different. Like, even if you just watch my videos from the other terms, they were all so different because every term your classes are at different times and you have different classes and the classes require different amounts of work, and then depending on what term it is, there are different kinds of events going on, because during summer term you're gonna spend a lot more time outside than like during winter term. So it really just depends on a lot of factors. But I just wanted to give you like a little glimpse of what it could be. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Of course, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you again on my channel very soon. If you have any questions about Dartmouth, as always, just put it in the comments and I will answer, or write me an email. I will usually answer. At least I try to. I hope to see you again on my channel soon. Wish me luck with all my final work. It's gonna be great. 2 more weeks. I got this. Less than 2 weeks, actually. My final is on August 27th and today's August 15th. So less than 2 weeks. I can do this. Anyways, have a great day, all of you. Bye.